Oro, West Midlands, Kerry Harris, Humberside, Vicky Bowie from Buckinghamshire, Stacey Smith, Northumberland, Lee Lennon, Lancashire, Rachel Stringer of Norfolk. The blonde athlete, Rachel Stringer, in lane 8, was only a runner-up in her heat, but she's a very talented athlete who's already competed at the highest possible level, really, for girls in this age group. She was a finalist in the European Youth Olympics, for instance, and she will be one to watch here in this senior girls 800 metres. Rachel Stringer and Lucy Dowsett were 1 and 2 in this event last year. Lucy Dowsett, surprisingly, failed to qualify from the heats. The young lady who is top of the rankings in Britain in this event, Alison Leonard, isn't here. She's at those World Junior Championships in Poland. Got to come from the outside, Stringer. And in the middle of the picture, 59, the blonde-haired Stacey Smith from Northumberland, the 18-year-old who was a runner-up in her heat, has gone to the head of the field as they settle into their rhythm now. Callie Reid just trapped there at the back, the Staffordshire athlete, the Midland under-20 title holder, number 73, having to move out to find some room as Stacey Smith continues to take them through the first 400 with Rachel Stringer on her tail and looking ominous indeed.
Well, Stacey Smith is ensuring we've got a decent, honest pace in the wind. 62.47 at the bell, and they're strung out. There's about 15 metres from first to last.
Lee Lennon, the Accrington athlete, representing Lancashire here in the light blue and red shorts, a fastest loser, only 17, one of the youngsters in this field, holds on to third place. Smith leads from Stringer. Stringer, the one perhaps expected to go through and win this title here, but it's a very closely packed field at the moment as they come down the back straight for the final time.
Go for it, Rachel!
Smith has done all the hard work.
Come on, Rachel!
Stringer almost shielding herself from the conditions, now makes her break for victory. Smith deserves something here, but the rest are closing on behind her. She might not even get the silver medal. It looks like Stringer for gold. Lennon still holding on to third place. The fast finishing Okoro putting those second and third placed athletes under pressure, but Rachel Stringer has victory in her sights now, and it's Stringer who wins it from Smith. Third place goes to Lee Lennon. 2 minutes 8.78 the winning time for Rachel Stringer from Norfolk. Congratulations for the runner-up, Stacey Smith, the local athlete from Northumberland, who recently set her best time of 2 minutes 07 and will have been just outside that again in these very blustery and difficult conditions. Rachel Stringer ran the near-perfect race. Used Stacey Smith, as I say, as a guide, if you like, through the early part of that race, and then just eased into the lead to take it comfortably from Smith, with Lee Lennon of Lancashire in third. Another winner then, Rachel Stringer, as we rejoin John.
Thanks very much, Alan, and I've been joined by Ashley Hansen again. Ashley, you've been watching the action carefully. Anyone who's really stood out for you so far?
I'd have to say it'd be Tunde Judon.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic.
Junior boys 100 metres.
Junior boys
Yep.
100 metres, fantastic little runner. He came through with 40 metres to go. He won it by, probably a couple of metres. Awesome running.
Now, his race, to me, he looked full of talent, but quite a raw talent still. Presumably, at his age now, it's important to get the sort of technical basics absolutely right.
Most definitely, most definitely. He was very, very raw. Probably still needs a lot of work on his technique, needs a lot more strength built into him. So I think he's probably one for the future.
Now, an athlete like him, he's 14, 15 years of age. How much training do you think he'd be putting in now on a weekly basis?
I wouldn't like to guess what he's actually been doing, but I mean, at 14, 15, I was probably only training 2, maybe 3 times a week. I think that's suffice for now until probably he's about 18 and sort of step it up a bit.
One for the future. And
Yeah.
Ashley, we'll speak a little bit later on, but let's get back to the action now and back to the commentary team.
Well, let's confirm one or two results, and we'll start with the senior boys 100 metres. Harvey Byrne, very level-headed young fella, this man from Sussex. A nil wind. It doesn't mean the wind isn't blowing out there, but it certainly wasn't benefiting Harvey Byrne there. 10.79, that's a lifetime best. He takes the title by a significant margin. Brenton Smith for the West Midlands in second place, 11.01. And Matthew Weckper of London third, 11.02.
The senior girls 800 metres was won, as you've just seen, in fine style by Norfolk athlete Rachel Stringer in 2 minutes 8.75 from Stacey Smith, who did most of the early running there, the Northumberland athlete, in 2 minutes 9.86. Lee Lennon of Lancashire was always third and held on to that position with a finishing time of 2:10.37.
Well, the next event up is the senior boys 200 metres, the championship